am KANAV SEYTH. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to tell you about body movements and its questions. So let's start. Our first topic is movement and locomotion. Movement of specific body and movement of entire body. Movement of specific body parts. If we touch hot cup of milk, we remove our hand quickly. Our hand is only moving, so it is called movement of specific body parts. Movement of entire body. It is also known as locomotion. Example, when we run or jump, our whole body moves. So it is called movement of entire body. From going one place to another is called locomotion. We have different types of locomotory organ, voluntary movement and involuntary movement. Voluntary movement are that we can control. An example like running, jumping, hopping. These are the category of voluntary movement. And now involuntary movement. Involuntary movement are that we can't control, like blinking of our eyes we can't control, and beating of our heart, this we can't control. So this is called involuntary movement. Now we are going to next topic, the muscles. Muscles are attached to the bone by connecting bands called tendons. The upper arm, which has long bone, is called bicep, and the lower arm at the back is named as tricep. When bicep contract and tricep relax, that allow us to bend our arms. The skeleton gives shape and support to the body, and the skeleton also gives hard framework to protect soft organs like brain is protected by the skull, and the heart and lungs are protected by the rib cage. Human skeleton can divide into 4 parts: the skull, the backbone, the rib cage and the limbs. A skull is made up of hard structure which have many bones and protect the brain. Bones along with muscles help us to move. A substance which is called bone marrow forms the blood cells. The backbone is the long hard-like structure which is extended up to the skull to hip. It has 33 small bones which is called vertebrae. The joint between vertebra allows some movement. That's why we can bend or twist our bones. The rib cage is the network of 24 bones in 12 pairs. Limbs. Most of the bones present in our body is in our legs, hand, wrist and ankle. Our limbs is also called femur. Our limbs is the longest bone in our body. Now we will go to next topic, the joint. The joint is the meeting point of 2 bones, ball and socket joint. In this joint, there is a ball type. It is a ball type joint which can move in all direction, like our shoulder can move in all direction. I can show you a picture of ball and socket joint. In this type of joint, our joint can move in all direction. The example of ball and socket joint is our shoulder and hips. Hinge joint. In this joint, our joint only move in one direction, like our knees and elbows and wrist. Pivot joint. In this joint, one bone can fit into another. Example, head and neck. You can see. This is called a pivot joint. Gliding joint. Gliding joint. This joint allows sliding movement from backward and forward and side to side, like this. The examples are wrist and ankle joint. Fixed joint. Fixed joint is a joint that cannot move at all, but it protects soft organs like heart and our brain. Example, the upper skull of our body is called a fixed joint and our rib cage. Our next topic is body movement in animals. The pattern of moving of an organism or animal is called a gait. Like human have locomotion, animal have gait. The body of the fish and bird are streamlined. First topic is our of fish. The streamlined shape of the fish help it to require less effort while swimming. The muscles of the fish curve into one side and the tail of the fish curve into another side, and both body of the fish and tail of the fish turn to another side. The fins help the fish to move properly. The bird. The skeleton of the bird helps the bird to take the flight, and there are some special features of a bird. First, the forelimb of a bird helps it to take flight. Second, the streamlined shape of the bird helps it to move quickly. Third, it has hollow and light bones. Now I think you are clear with that topic, but now we will move to earthworm. Earthworm has no bones but a series of muscular rings around us which is used for locomotion, which protect the soft internal organs. It is not made up of bones like we have studied snail. And in the earthworm, a small hair-like structure called bristles are present. Now we have completed topic earthworm. Now we will move to snail. Snail has exoskeleton in the form of heart cells. It doesn't have any bones. Shell protect snail's soft body. Can I tell you one thing? Do you know why snail move so slow? First of all, it doesn't have legs, and second thing, the heavy shell, it's very weighted on snail, so it can't move. The shell in it protects it from hard things like dangerous animals. The snail also have a small thick foot below its head, which help it to move very slowly. Now our snail topic is finished. Now we will go to next topic, cockroach. And the cockroach has 3 pairs of legs for moving and 2 pairs for flying. A special form of skeleton is found in cockroach, which has a hard cover called exoskeleton. Now let's move to snake. A snake has a long flexible bones and many thin muscles which help it to move and curve. The snake moves zigzag by pushing the ground like this, so it can move. It also doesn't have any legs. Now our chapter is finished, so we will do its questions and discuss answer. Question 1. Blinking of eye is an dash movement. 5 seconds. Have you got the answer? Blinking of eye is an involuntary movement. Second question. An earthworm has no dash and but a series of dash in its body. Have you got the answer? The answer is bones and muscular rings. The earthworm has no bones but a series of muscular rings around its body. Then, who has more bones, a child or an adult? I have told you, a child has 300 bones and an adult has 206 bones. Question 4. Which part of the skeleton system protects the brain? Have you got the answer? The answer is the skull. The skull protects the brain. Question 5. What is voluntary movement and involuntary movement? Give an example. I have told you, voluntary movement is a movement that we can control and involuntary movement that we can't control. Example of voluntary movement is running, jumping, hopping, and example of involuntary movement is blinking of eyes, beating of heart, and digesting the food in our stomach. Question 6. Does fish have hollow bones? Do you agree? Do you got the answer? No, fish doesn't have hollow bones. I have told you, birds have hollow bones, not fish. So answer is no. If you like my video, subscribe my channel for more videos and press this like button. And follow me on Instagram, link is in description. I promise you, I will come soon with another video. Bye bye.